Hi everybody, it's me. I'm back. I know it's been quite some time. It's been over a month. Yeah, I just have been busy. Things have been crazy. Working every day. I have today off. Today's Friday. I have a couple of appointments I have to go to, so I have today off. But yeah, so let me just introduce myself, jump right into it. My name is Dory. I am 51 years old, 5'4" tall, and on September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery. My highest weight was 350 pounds. Day of surgery, I was 300.5. I got down to about, I was maintaining for a long time in the 160s, dipped into the 150s very short time, and that was December of 2019. I was 156.3. I remember I was so elated, so excited, but that was very short-lived, maybe a week, and then I just was like 160, 165s, around there, 160s for a couple years through like 2020. Then I would get like to the low 170, 172 range. That was basically all of 2022. And I would just bounce back and forth, not a big deal. Still was weighing and measuring and meal prepping and all of that. And then in October of 2022, I weighed 182, and it wasn't a huge amount at the time, really. But it was something I didn't feel good about. I didn't feel good weighing the 182. So I went to the doctor and I had asked about Mounjaro. Very new to the scene for the trizepatide and the semaglutide. I had been seeing it all over the social media, and I just wanted to ask about it. At the time, I didn't know that Mounjaro is actually only for type 2 diabetics. And Ozempic is also type 2 diabetic. So if you're seeing this, please don't use either one of them if you're not a type 2 diabetic. If you're just doing this for weight loss, we have our own class of medications. You don't have to use it from someone who is diabetic. That is actually a big pet peeve of mine, only because I know people personally who can't get the diabetic drug, who are not using it to lose weight. They're using it to regulate their sugar. But in any event, my doctor spoke to me about Wegovy, but he did say that in the end of 2022, it was on back order for a long time, and he was possibly thinking it would be January or February of 23, that it would be in stock. So he started me at that time, that was October 12th of 2022, on Saxenda. Saxenda is also a great drug. It is for weight loss. It is a daily injection. So I was on that. I started at 182, and I believe I went down to 164 point something on Saxenda. In January of 23, I asked my doctor to prescribe the Wegovy. He thought I wouldn't be able to get it still, but I have a mail order military pharmacy that's out of Boston, and they had it. I've never had any issue getting any of our medications from them. So he prescribed it. They sent it to me. I had to do a prior authorization a couple of different times. And so they would, approve it for 3 months, and then they would approve it for 6 months, and maybe 9 months. They had said at one point it was for a year, but I was still having to do the PA. So I'm not really sure how that is, but anyway, so that was in January. It was January 13th. It was Friday the 13th. So that means today is January 19th. So 6 days ago, I was 1 year on Wegovy. When I started Wegovy, I was 165.3, I believe. And week one, after taking it the first week of Wegovy, I had went up a couple of pounds. And so I ended up being like 167 on week one. Today I am 133.7. I'm not necessarily looking to lose any more weight. I am just looking to maintain. I am looking to, if it goes down a couple pounds, up a couple pounds, I mean, I don't really care. If it goes up to 140, I don't care about that either. But I'm not hungry. I don't think of food. And I recently in November went for my 1 year follow-up with my doctor. And she, asked me if I needed a refill on my Wegovy, and I said yes, but I don't think the insurance company is going to cover it. And she said, why? This is a lifetime maintenance drug. They should have no problem, and they did not have any problem. So I get about 3 months or 2 months, 2 months, in advance. And once I'm down to only 1 month, I order it again, and they send me 2 more. So I have about 3 months in my fridge, usually at all times. So yeah, so that is with that. But yeah, I'm not really, I'm not getting a lot of exercise. I know one thing that I have to do that I need to make priority is I need to work on my muscle strength, because although I can be, we can all be low in our weight and be at a maintaining thing, normal BMI, the whole 9 yards. Our muscle is very important as we're aging. And so that I really need to get on with. As far as the skin removal, I still need skin removal surgery. I can't afford it. I don't have it. I'm still playing the lottery, hoping I win. Please say a prayer that I win the lottery. I'd like to have some skin removal. And of course, my breasts, I'd like them to be where they belong, up here. And I'd like my tummy and my arms done. Tummy definitely first, breast at the same time if I could. If not, it'll be second, and then third would be my arms. My legs, I mean, that's probably going to be 3 separate surgeries because I do have a lot. I was carrying everything from my waist down. So I am in small leggings, the ones that are amazing from Costco. If you guys don't know, there's a 2-pack of leggings. They're usually $19.99, sometimes on sale for $16.99 or $17.99. I'm now in a small. I was in a medium for a long time, and those are small too, but and then I'm in a small top. This is actually a medium, and it's a little big, but I usually take a small top. Underwear, I used to be, I don't know, I was in a 24, 26 at my heaviest, and underwear were 3X, 4X. So now I'm in like a 4 or 5 underwear. One thing, of course, when you have a big butt and you lose your butt, it just all is flat. So whatever, I don't care. I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy that I've conquered this mountain of obesity. I have been normal since I reached the 145 mark because I am 5'4", and my BMI at that point is 145, would be normal, and so I'm normal. My visceral fat is down to a 6 on my Renfo scale, which I'm extremely excited about. So yeah, I mean, there's really nothing that I feel like I can't do. I'm still working on sitting crisscross applesauce, or Indian style for us older folk. That was something I could never do. I was just so heavy, and I think my muscles in my inner thighs, like those groin muscles and everything in my inner thighs, were just not worked. I don't know. I don't even know how else to put it, but I could never really. So if I'm like this, you're supposed to be like this, I would have to be like this, really. I couldn't really put my legs down for the, crossing. And so I'm working on that, and I'm getting better. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Some of the things I eat, actually, I don't really have that much of an appetite, but I do make it a priority to get some fruits and veggies and things in. I do eat a lot of those balanced breaks. They're by Sargento, and they just have either nuts and like craisins on one side, and then cheese or cheese and crackers, and I eat those. I like egg bites, Starbucks egg bites that are sold at Costco. There's 2 egg bites. I love those. I do meal prep still. I made Philly steak and cheese in a dish for this week at work. I had broccoli, beef and broccoli that my husband had meal prep. I had that yesterday. Last night I had about a half of a slice of Costco pizza. We bought a huge pizza, and the slices are just the small triangles, and I had half of one of those, and a couple of bites of rotisserie chicken. That was basically my dinner. Sometimes I go all day without eating, and then about 3 o'clock I'll have like probably what would be my lunch, and then maybe 6 I'll have like a dinner, and then maybe even a snack before bed. I know I have to concentrate on taking my multivitamins and my fish oil and my magnesium. I take magnesium citrate, and I also take magnesium, it's called Mag 7, and that helps me go to the bathroom. Um, yeah, I can tell that if I am constipated for a couple of days and I put on a couple pounds, once I am no longer constipated that next morning, that's why I think 133 this morning. Um, yeah, so that is always a struggle. It will consistently be a struggle, especially if I'm like not taking my Mag 7 before bed. Um, but yeah, I also take lion's mane, which is very good for your cognitive function as we're getting older. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I took the day off today. I have a pediatrician appointment in about 2 hours to take my oldest daughter who lives with us. I say the one who lives with us because I do have an older daughter, but she's 29. So she lives obviously with her fiance, and they're getting married in April. So, but I have my 15-year-old for her pediatrician appointment, and then I have a school meeting with her at 12:30. And then I have a Zoom meeting with my attorney. That's a long story. We had to hire an attorney for my daughter. Um, that's crazy, but they dropped the charges yesterday. They were bogus anyways, but anyway, so that's, maybe I'll get into that sometime, but now is not the time for that. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you guys. If you guys want to know anything, just ask me, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to, get through the school year. I've had to take a lot of time off. I have no sick time left. And at my job, when you do not have any sick time left, you are a hourly employee after that, because I work in a school, and which means that I don't get paid for any vacations, any holidays. Doesn't matter if they're federal or not. No snow days, no snow delays, none of that. I don't get paid for any of that. I only get paid when I work there. And I've had to take a lot of time off for this lawyer thing and school stuff and just a lot of junk. So I'm excited just for this all to be over so I can move forward. We're definitely looking forward to tax time to try to pay some of our debt off. I'm really striving over the next year or so to be debt free. It's going to take a lot of discipline. It's going to take a lot of stuff to get it done. But I figured between this tax season and next tax season, we should be able to be debt free except for our mortgage. That's super important to me, because the less stress in someone's life, the better, especially with cortisol levels and things of that nature. And yeah, I think that's really it. Yeah, I'm just gonna relax today, get some housework done, do the meetings, and that's it. And I will talk to you, beautiful people, later, and good luck on all of your journeys as well.